Hello and welcome to this week's video. Today is kind of like a story time video slash talking about something that I hate. I don't know. I'm talking about audience participation, or more specifically unwanted audience participation. Now you might be thinking, I don't really know what you're talking about, I've never experienced that, or I don't mind going up and being called out on in like a show or something. But let me kind of give you an example of what it's like for somebody that doesn't like it. So imagine you're in a class and it is your worst class. You can't do it, you don't understand anything, and the teacher decides to ask the entire class a question, and everyone's hand goes up except for yours. Of course, the teacher calls on you. You know you're going to be embarrassed because you don't know what you're talking about, everyone's watching you, you're going to look like an idiot. Is that kind of feeling? Just public humiliation 101. Did the 101 make sense? Does that? I don't know.
I know you see me standing here.
I'm sorry, I was just possessed by Jamie Lynn Spears. So it's like public humiliation at its best. Or worst, whatever works. So basically the story was, it was at Christmas or birthday, one or the other, and obviously I was getting presents and shit, and my mum gave me a card, which I thought, you know, money, that's what you normally get in a card. And when I opened it, it was actually not a card at all, or money. It was tickets to go see Darren Brown. Now if you don't know who Darren Brown is, he is like a mentalist, is that the word? Did I just offend people? Let me Google it. Yeah, a mentalist and an illusionist. Or those things. He's done some TV shows where he did that one where the guy thought he was in a zombie apocalypse or something, which I don't really know how that worked, and I don't know how it passed through health and safety, because what if that guy picked up like a metal rod and started beating someone's head in? Luckily he didn't. And he's done other things like Trick or Treat. He's really cool, I really like him, so I was excited. Fast forward a few months and we're there at the show, excited, in our seats, ready to go, and before he even comes on stage, he's speaking on a microphone and says, there is some paper at the front of the stage and I want everyone to go down and write their most embarrassing moment in their lives on that piece of paper and put it in a bucket. So instantly I was just like, shook. And just after that he said, if you don't want to write one, you don't need to, and you won't be called out in the show obviously, so that was fine. I could breathe, I could unclench my butthole and relax. Is that a thing? Is clenching a butthole a thing, or did I just completely make that up? I didn't clench my butthole, but you're obviously going to think that I did now, so there's not really any way out of this. Basically, the show carried on without any mention of these pieces of paper until after the halfway interval. So when we came back after the interval, he was like, okay, I'm going to go through these cards and I'm going to be able to work out who wrote what on the memory just by reading it. And he did it, he got them all, and it was funny. And then all of a sudden, he drops a f***ing bombshell and says, now I'm going to pick somebody at random and get them to stand up, and I'm going to guess what their most embarrassing moment is. So you might be thinking, oh, that's not that scary, he probably won't get it right anyway. No, he will get it right. So basically, if he's gonna call out you, you know that he already knows exactly what your most embarrassing moment is. You don't know how, but he knows it. So once again, but this time I'm not shook, I am shooketh. And by the looks on my mum's face, so is she. We both stare at each other and are just like, we both knew if we get called, we're going to be humiliated in front of an entire room of people. My problem was I couldn't even think what my most embarrassing moment was. Do you know when you've got so many thoughts at once that it's like trying to cram 10 people through the door at the same time. They all get stuck and nothing will go through. That's what it's like. There were just no thoughts coming. I couldn't think what my most embarrassing moment was. That made things worse. I didn't even know what he was going to say, if he was going to say anything. So I was shitting myself. As you may know, I've already posted a video talking about my most embarrassing moments in life, but as I said in the video, it doesn't count because I'm speaking to a camera. This was a room full of like 2,000 people and everyone is going to just laugh and judge you. So yeah, it was going to be horrible. I was dreading it. I even whispered to my mom and said, if he calls my name, I'm going to stand up and I'm going to leave. I don't even know where I am right now in the world, but I'm going to leave and I'm not coming back. Once again, I still didn't know what my most embarrassing thing was. But that wasn't it, because my mom was sat next to me, okay? She could have had her most embarrassing moment called out. I don't know what my mom's most embarrassing moment is. It could be about me. She could have seen me doing something embarrassing and that's her most embarrassing moment. Putting us both in the firing line. I don't know. But he didn't call me and my mum out. It was this random woman like above us on like the extra seats, and her friend's dog jizzed in her face. I don't know how that happened. I don't know if she wanted the dog to jizz in her face or if it was an accident. Either way, she was gross, everyone laughed, and it was fine. Everything was fine. That wasn't the most terrifying thing in the night though. There was also a automaton, which is like this little robot thing that would write things. I'm scared of like dolls and puppets and things, and now that thing. They were playing this creepy like child music that was singing and it was disgusting. And I said to Mom, if that thing stands up and starts walking around, I'm gonna do the same, just out the exit. I'm not being in a room with a walking puppet. No way. Okay? But yeah, that was it. That was the experience of the show. You're not actually supposed to talk about the shows or give the details, but this was like a 5 or 6 year old show and it's all been televised. So there are no spoilers anymore. It's over. I can talk about it. Sorry. I want to see if I can get the music and a picture of that fucking automaton. I just got iOS 11 as well. iOS 11 is cool. There's loads of cool things, but why are you popping my screenshots up at the bottom of the screen? Oh, fuck. The music isn't there. Thank God. But the puppet, I've got a picture of the puppet now, so... Oh my God, I can't breathe looking at it. Get that off my phone. I'm actually sweating just looking at that picture. Ugh. Okay, I like the picture in here so you can see it and see why I was so scared. I don't think I'll be able to find the music that they were playing or just the sounds, but okay. My eyes are closed because I'm trying to deal with what I've just seen. What a strange ending. But yeah, that's it for this video. If you like the video, like the video. If you like me, subscribe. And hopefully see you next time. Bye. So yeah, let's see what it looks like on